Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Heart of the Machine. We just awakened. We are sapient. We are many droids. We are dispersed machine intelligence. And we are existing in this kinda beautiful but also very dystopian and hellish city, because everyone who lives in here hates their life and existence, but has no way out, is the problem. And we try to change things. For the better or for the worse, we will see. I aim for the better. It will take more effort than the easy way, which is also, to me, the more honorable way to go. But, yeah. Are you flying backwards? Oh no, you're just a weird ship that flies weirdly. Okay, cool. So, what we did last time is we finished the prologue, and we did that by erecting our spire, our network tower, our center of existence right now. And as long as this thing exists, we exist. So we can lose any droid we want, doesn't matter, as long as the tower exists. And vice versa. If the tower doesn't exist, as long as we have droids, we still exist, because we are dispersed. Now, we need to figure out how to exist in a better way. We just put down some slurry spiders who will gather up trash and stuff and recycle that into usable material for us. It's these 3 points here, very small little hidden things with spiders in them that will gather up trash and clean up the city and thereby give us material to build with. No one is the wiser, no one knows what we're doing. And we need to use that. We can also do different things now. If we look at the map, we can murder people in cold blood. I don't know if we want to do that. We can actually hide and self-repair, which will be good for some. We can steal from syndicate storage, which we can't because we don't have a bot that can actually be stealthy right now. We can engage security forces. We can ambush some people and things. There's a lot of shit we can do now. And I think we want to do some of that. But what we want to do desperately is murder an android for registration. Doesn't sound very nice, but your androids usually blend in with the androids all over the city. Your android's registration has been noted as defective, but if you take another android's registration for your own, this will destroy the target android. The changeout will take a few turns, so we will basically invest 2 turns, and after that, this will be gone. We're not watched, we're not defective, we are just a normal android running around. And that's what I want. It's sad that we have to kill one of our brethren, in a way brethren, but let's just skip to the next turn. Microbuilders are well tested. Oh, we can't right now. But yeah, in the next turn we will do that. Now that you have an automated supply of elemental slurry on the way, it's time to design your own version of microbuilders. So we're already designing new stuff. The microbuilder end of things will take some research, but this is old human tech, so it shouldn't take long to reverse engineer. Start reverse engineering. Let's go. There will just... This is the research system. It will just take a turn. So that's easy. Let's just... What do I have to do? Thinking for yourself. Okay. You are killing a brainless drone. Yeah, I mean, true. But it's still sad because it's an android, you know? It doesn't matter to the machine intelligence because it's not their android and also it's just a hull. So who cares, right? But, you know, it's still kind of murder. Until now, you've been quite reactionary. This is fine to a point. You're still new to being a person. And it's interesting that you are thinking about that yourself in a way, you know, that you're basically just apologetic to yourself right now. It's fine. We are still becoming. It's interesting. But if you only react to the stimuli in front of you, you're going to wind up letting the humans drive your destiny. Sometimes the best ideas come not from the challenge in front of you, but through quiet contemplation. So we're now thinking about, well, we should also think about things instead of just reacting to things and plan ahead. And we now have the contemplation lens. It will grow in power as you do. There's no getting around the fact that you're still new. Opportunities for contemplation will be relatively limited for now. As you gain more experience with the city, increasing numbers will open up. If you're wanting more flexibility in how you conduct yourself, then getting a head start on what few contemplations are available would be a good idea. And we'll do that, but first, registration. I'll also click here to, yeah, go away. I don't really care, go away. Good. New turn. Now, murder an android. And we need to do that a few times because all our androids are very visible right now and I don't like it. Perfect. Go and murder that one. You go and murder this one. We can move through these areas basically because it's instantaneous. And they won't mind. We just can't end our turn in one of these. This would be bad. We also probably want to do this guy. Because that will help us in many ways. And also this one. Interesting. Oh, we also invented microbuilder programming, so we can now build these things. Your primary source of microbuilders. Microbuilders are required for constructing almost all structures. And it expands elemental slurry, 4k. So we're getting 3 times 6, so 18k right now. If we build 2 of these, we're only spending 8k, so we have 8k left, about. And it gives us 1200 microbuilders if we build both of them. Which we will, and we build them, I would say, a little bit closer. Maybe not on the same, in the same place, but just... Oh, there are tents. Look at this. All these tents. These are all homeless. All homeless people that we might want to help or murder, you know? Who knows? I don't want to build it at the military post because they will shoot at it if they find it. So let's just build it here. And we're just basically using free space in the city that no one uses. No, apart from the homeless. The poor guys. And there will come a time where we want to get rid of these tents. So we'll see what we do. You definitely need to repair as well, but it would be fine if you just be happy right now. So we're building both of these microbuilder mini fabs, but we could actually help with that. They need... Do they need 1 turn? Where's our... There's the guy. I don't think we can get there. Fudge. Is there anyone closer? No, not really. You cannot get there either. Yeah, do this, and we'll do that next turn. It's fine. We're missing out on a turn, but it's okay. Okay, we need electricity generation now as well, which we can't build anyway because we don't have microbuilders. It's a little unfortunate, but that's how it goes. I should have maybe just moved them here instead of murdering an android. It's okay though. You can come here now. Actually, where is this thing? Did we build it? Oh my god, I already lost the thing. Yeah, we built them. Okay, so they are built. That's fine. Let's get the engineer here. We're just sitting on this tower. That's cool. Oh, that's also pretty good because we can secure our spire a little bit better if we have multiple towers around. Okay, we need electricity. A whole bunch of ideas just occurred to you at once. Now that you have a reliable source of microbuilders, you can start building larger structures. For the time being, though, you are low on electricity. Actually, we're not. We're on 150%, so we're still 50% over our capacity. Or over need. Over our need, yeah. Let's build a large wind tower. Which is a weird wind tower. You'll see why. I don't understand how that thing works, but sure. You'll find this on the hand tab of the build menu rather than in the suggested tab. Okay, select hand tab. So hand means structures you will tend to build of your own accord rather than having them recommended. Okay, sure. We have the network range extender now as well, which needs... It doesn't even say what robotics it needs. What the frick is happening? It needs 3. But what? I would guess... Oh, that must be... No, that's not... It's 18 centimeter spiders. Because they both need the same. No, it's not. The scanner... No, it's different. See? And that's even worse. You can't even see what this shit thing needs. I'm not happy about this internal robotic system. I would just rip it apart and just give these a certain number that you can build at a certain time or something. In a global pool for each category. You know, it would be much better. Much more obvious. And this is just... I have no idea what this means. We don't have only one 18 centimeter spider. That is not true. Because these are... I know these are 18 centimeter spiders. So we have basically 16 spiders and we need 15 to have one scanner running. That's what that means. Oh, there it says internal 18 centimeter spiders. This says, oh, we need a network attendant. Sure. And that is, for some reason, we have 18 of those. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't like that menu. It's kind of weird, but let's skip past that. We need a storage bunker at some point so we can store more things, but even at the moment we have 13,000 micro builders that we can store and 224,000 slurry. We're not at capacity, so we don't need to worry that much, but the storage bunker will increase that drastically. Drastically. It's really good. Large wind generator. Unfortunately, we need more micro builders. I'm not going to build anything else until I can build that, because that is suggested. So we're just going to do other things right now, which would be getting our bots back or getting them to be a bit more inconspicuous. I'm not going to murder people right now. We would get more mental energy, but I'm not even using my mental energy as it is. I will do this, though, because this is interesting. Oh yeah, and side content. We have contemplations now. So we have the contemplation of intrusive thoughts. We have a black market assistant, but we can't do that because, as you can see, your unit must be, down here, your unit must be a PMC imposter. So a private military corporation imposter. We don't have that robot yet, so we can't do these three. But they are really good if you can do them. Man, they're good. But we do want to do these intrusive thoughts. You are unfortunately watched by criminals still. And you don't have enough cognition. Let's look at the units that we have. Because we can augment them. We can give them secondary or primary weapons. We can give them armor. We can give them augments. And what we want, and this is for all our engineers, all our technicians right now. That's how that works. If I put something in here, all of our engineers will have that. And I want put up blue police boxes and help the homeless. That's how that works. Okay, Oak Tree. That's kind of okay. Doesn't seem that helpful, to be honest. I can promise you, we will do something better for the homeless. Something really nice. But it's also going to be going horribly wrong. But what I want is additional CPU. See this? 40 extra cognition, 60 engineering skill. I'm not going to read this right now. It's just fluff text. So I want this additional CPU and I want it twice. Because this is all this technician will do. They need as much of that as possible. And now we can do this. Because we have that part. Oh, and we also need to be healed. Goddamn. Intrusive thoughts. Involves yourself, of course. You're not sure why randomly murdering civilians gives you a rush of mental energy. I just told you we haven't done it. I tried it once in my other playthrough. It doesn't have much consequence. You just murder civilians and run away. No one will be the wiser. You're not sure you want to know. You're aware that some humans suffer from intrusive thoughts that don't reflect their values. Humans just have to set those thoughts aside. For yourself, you think you can reroute these thoughts in a different direction. It's not brain surgery, but more of a light neurofeedback self-therapy. So we're basically now going through some therapy sessions with ourselves. It's great. Once completed, your ability to use cold blood will be gone. You cannot use that anymore. But as part of the condition, you'll increase your capacity of both 18 centimeter spiders and network attendants, which is amazing. Which is really, really good. So I think this would be the other way around, that we lean heavier into these thoughts if we had murdered the guys in the beginning. I would assume. But I've done it this way twice now, and you always get this one where you can get rid of this if you start the therapy. These are the happy thoughts that your synapses will redirect towards whenever you start feeling that particular flavor of homicidal ideation. So we want to start the therapy. On a human timescale, this particular therapy will be over as soon as you start. But it will take, obviously, in our mind palace a bit longer. But yeah, we did that. And now there's no cold blood anymore on the ground. But, interesting, we can get doggos. We can rescue some doggos. That's nice. Definitely want to rescue some doggos. And you can also get a cat in this game. There's also an achievement for that. Yeah, who cares? Power generator. Next thing we do. Also, you need a new license. You can't get a new license. That actually sucks. because I want that for sure. Let's build the wind generator, and this one is a weird one. I mean, look at this thing. I don't know how you generate any energy through wind with this thing, but apparently it happens. I'm not going to build that on these. I can't build it on these things, but having this near your spire is also quite good because you can put an android on top of it, and it will be like a big building, like this building here, and give it more range and stuff. So I'm just going to put this here. And we will have a wind generator soon. And also, you can see I can only have one. I only have one wind engine internal robotic. Which is dangerous because that's all the energy I have at the moment. And we're consuming 1200 right now. I can tell you this thing will give you 40k or something. So it's a bit more, but we need to be careful not to exceed our energy capacity because that has dire consequences, which will also make you... Yeah, all these things have finished. Good. You can hover over them and they will stop going away. If you go away from them, they will just part. There you go. It's quite nice. And you can also filter these messages as well. No, that's not messages. That's actually contemplations. So if we have multiple contemplations here, something that alters the timeline goal will now be highlighted, which is actually this thing for some reason. Interesting. Oh, can alter goal, Titan of Commerce. Okay, so there are different goals that you can do in a timeline. I have no idea what that means yet. I've not finished a timeline. I've not done any of these goals. So, we'll see. We'll see what we're getting. Can I now? I can't. Oh, I'm in the wrong... That's why. We can't do this. Not with this bot. We may be able to do this, but I actually want to do that with... a bot that is a bit faster, I think. You don't have to commit to things most of the time. So I can go here and I can go ambush budget security related to Crimson Cloud, hidden syndicate storage. Just go here. And now you can see what the chances are and why, and you can just go. It's fine. You don't need to commit to this if you don't want to. If you have a better option, if you have someone who would be better suited, and actually a technician would be much better suited because they have increased cognition, and have a better chance for this and can also just use their stun laser and don't murder this guy, that would be much better. Budget security are freelance agents who work for hire for the lower and working classes. Their jackets offer no protection, but have hoods that can completely conceal a face. Surely that would be useful for you at some point. So you can basically shroud a bot so they can walk around in open spaces and don't get found out. They seem to be doing detective work at the moment. Hood back, focused on something on the ground. Judging by the fact that their face obscurance is down, they probably work for a criminal syndicate. So I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to move you onto one of these spaces. I'm not sure. Can you be... Oh, you can't even be on the spire. That's pretty good. Maybe one of the others. But we have this technician here. Unfortunately, he's very conspicuous, but that doesn't matter in this case. We just go here. We can just demand their clothes, and if we are very intimidating, they will just give them. But they will be left, and they will know what we did. If we just murder them or stun them with a taser, if we murder them, they might be found. But if we stun them with a taser, they have no idea what happened. They just woke up without clothes. Could be a criminal that just robbed them or something. They have no clue. So this is, to me, the best option here. So we'll just do that. We'll just taser them. They will be fine. Doesn't matter. Leaving a trail of bodies is a problem. Not leaving a trail of bodies is always a more favorable option, in my opinion. This armor will be incredibly useful. Everything went well. No backup was alerted. Yeah, they could have been alert backup if you just threatened them. And then enemies spawn on the map, and we don't want that yet. So we attempted to stun them. It worked, and we got the crowd mixer stolen armor. What does that mean? We now have an armor to use. We have the security jacket. It's just cloth and leather, but it obscures the body and the face, allows new android forms to blend into crowds. Even if it is disguised, enemy scans will detect an android that is marked defective. So, if you already are found out, they will just know. This jacket will not do anything for you. Variations of this getup are worn by freelance detectives and bodyguards, cheap enough for the lower and working classes to afford them. So we could give that to our technician, basically pointless. what it says here is allows new android forms to blend into crowd. So we will keep this until we make an android that humans don't know yet. And if they are humanoid, we can conceal them this way, because they cannot be concealed the normal way. They cannot just blend in like this. This unit is not visually notable. They are ignored as long as they go only where they have security clearance, do not carry conspicuous weapons, or act aggressive. And that's what we want for androids most of the time. So they just don't get randomly attacked by criminals or something, or by people scared. So we'll keep that jacket. That is actually quite useful, just not now. Not at this moment. Actually, I can just repair myself, which is... yeah, it's just perfect repair. It costs a lot, but that's fine. And we are not stressed to move these units. No one will attack them now. They are all perfectly blend in. Everything is fine. Nothing bad happens here. We probably want to get this one as well. This is important. Okay, next turn. And as you can see, you're usually not stressed time-wise. And that's quite nice in this game. You can just experiment around, maybe I just move my technician to this place because there's a new thing that popped up and I want to see what that does or something. And I have all the time in the world at this moment. Not always, but at this moment in the first chapter or something, it's totally fine. We could have a scanner which scans for these things. Hostile NPCs within this radius. Your central network tower provides visibility. Yeah, and if we extend our network, which we probably want to do, we can't extend our network into these areas. So this is not... it's fine. I will go here. But I definitely want to extend my network down here. There's a lot of space I can use. And probably here there's also a lot of space I can use. So we'll do this. We have the machines for this. I'm probably just going to do this. No one has an idea what this tower does, by the way. So it's totally fine. Can I move it here? No. That's kind of sad. Can't really put it here. Maybe here. That's fine. Okay. And maybe even here. I have enough for 3. I don't have enough micro droids. No micro builders. But we would have enough for 3 of these. But I want to have some scanners too. It's fine. We'll wait. We can wait. We could now move a... where is it? A technician there. Let's say... where was that tower? There it is. We could move him here and we could reduce the construction time by once per turn for every action they have. So I could instantly build this, which probably, you know, makes sense. I don't know. Let's just do this to show you. There we go. Instantly built. Because the technician has spent time there. Otherwise it will build itself after a little bit. Oh, we didn't build this, which is kind of dumb. So maybe I should invest in that as well. Because now we are under energy. Oh, that's really bad. Do we have another technician around? Yes. Because now I'm going to invest hard into this. I thought this was built. But I can just build it now because now we're fine on energy. Because this could have... oh, corporate aggressors. Oh, that's not good. Why is that happening? That never happened to me before. Uh-oh, we might lose one of our builders. That's not good. We have no real defense here. Interesting. Huh. But this could have caused us to lose androids because we couldn't power them anymore. Okay, what's happening? Clearances are contextual. We have perfect clearance here. Maybe they're aggressive because we expanded. There are 4 corporate aggressors attacking you and there are 6 more on the way. Ooh, we don't have enough mental capacity to do anything. And we don't have... oh god, we're not close enough. I could try to talk to them. Yeah, see that? You can discuss the topic, but I'm not close. And I don't have enough mental capacity left. That was a bad choice. From the look of things, there are two distinct groups of them so far. One of them is hostile and the other is curious. Since your tower isn't exactly subtle, you'll have to do something to keep the humans away from it. Time to deal with them. Your role within the city will always be a shadowy one, unless you choose to publish some sort of manifesto with your intentions. In the meantime, the humans know something strange and new is happening. From now on, you'll have to interact with humans to get much done, but you don't have to tell them what you are. And the problem is I don't have anything close. We have a new ability. Sometimes you just want to focus on a few of your units and having to cycle through them all would be a pain, but I can skip, so it doesn't matter. A new ability in your hotbar allows to set units to guard. So we can basically tell them with the left click to normally just wait a turn, or right click wait a turn until wait turns. You're not gonna be. I'm not gonna be sent here until I want to be. You know, it's basically just fortifying Civ. This is a problem. Because you can't reach. I need 2 turns, two actions to actually do the force conversion. Because I need to get them into this blue area. Force conversion, force conversation. So they will destroy this. I can't do anything here. They will destroy this building. That sucks, because I have to rebuild it. That's fine. We're losing out on micro builders, which is kinda bad. Yeah, clearance is contextual. We have and the dialogue I want to do, but I can't, god damn it, because I don't have enough mental power. So all I can do is just... I mean, I can move you. And hopefully they will not murder me. But they'll definitely murder this, and I can't do shit about it. But this will be... Oh, it will not be repaired because I don't have spiders that do that. And there it is. Okay. So what we want to do now, we are in a new turn. We want to talk to them. That's a homeless citizen. It's not what I want to talk to. Because I think I can talk to them. Let's try it. We can force conversations on people. Walking out in the midst of a gun battle without concern for your body tends to arrest the attention. Your androids move lightning fast in combat, so this slow approach seems to have caught them off guard. I want to try to get them to leave, to be honest. And we will debate them. You're pretty sure they don't want to be here. They probably know they're going to die if they stay. On the other hand, they'll be killed by their superiors if they run away, so you have to give them something that will allow them to live. And now we're in the debate system. I don't need a tour. I know this system. This is kind of interesting puzzle game that you need to do. And you can't really fail this. You can retry when you fail. It's kind of weird, but also kind of funny. You can make these things, these structures in this debate, and this will give you extra bonuses. So basically, if you use abuse in this pattern, so the white things need to be abused, the red things can be anything, even empty spaces. But if you do this, any abuse score will be tripled, which is pretty good. And also, most upgraded abuse actions in pattern upgraded by 1. So in this pattern, everything will be upgraded by 1, every abuse. So that's interesting. And abuse means... we remind them of the abuse by the corporations. This is an emotional appeal. We appeal to their emotions. This is truth. We are telling them the truth. We can also lie. Those are also actions in here. We have an emotional appeal coming up. We have emotional appeal and truth. A sorrowful anecdote. We can offer hope. But we can also threaten them. Encourage disobedience, which is a threat. We can lie to them. Misleading anecdote. So all of these things play together, and it's kind of interesting. And also, there's mistrust and there's defiance. So if you play these, as you can see down there, mistrust change, defiance change and stuff, and you can increase and decrease it with these actions. You can only discard 5 of them, so this is the puzzle that you need to figure out. You can't have any of these go to 100. If these go to 100 and at the same point the target points you reach go to 0, you still win. That is an important thing. You still win if that is the same turn. If not, the same placement rather. If not, you lose. Once one of these reaches 100, you're done. You can't win the debate anymore, because they will just be stubborn and murder you or something. So the first thing is an emotional appeal. So we try to get this pattern going, is what I would say. And we'll start here, because these are the only active things right now, but we want to expand this to have more options. So we'll start with this emotional appeal here. Unfortunately, and I wish this wouldn't be hidden if you hover over it. It should always show this. And not when I press shift. The mistrust increased, so we need to be careful about that. We only have 25 points left there. The next one is an emotional appeal and a truth. So you can also combine these, by the way. If this pattern is here, here, and here starts the truth pattern, that works. You can combine those. It's pretty good. And I think we're going to try that. And we can still have the abuse here. Ah, not quite. It's fine, though. Doesn't matter. We'll just do this right now. Offer hope, which is pretty good. It's another emotional appeal, so we can just put that here. I guess it works. It's fine. And we have this cleared, and now everything here is worth more, and our target is closer. We need to get this to 0. That is important. Oh, it even shows the original. That's pretty good. So we just got 110 points, which is good. What is the next one? Emotional appeal and a threat. We don't really need that. I don't like the changes, so yeah, get rid of that. We don't need the emotional appeal and a lie. We need the truth. This is a truth. So I'm gonna get rid of this as well. We need the truth. Truth and logic. And abuse we need. Ah, that's a little shitty though. Because I need to put that here. That's fine. Is this any... No, okay, it's just emotional appeal. But we can do the truth here, and we can put something here we don't need. Infrasound. Emit fear-inducing sounds near and below the edge of the hearing range of your opponent. Okay, we just... maybe we do abuse them, I don't know. Okay, we do want the abuse, and we want it here. But we need to get this done. So something needs to go there. Threat, truth, logic. We can't use the truth, I'm afraid. Which is kinda annoying. What's the next one? Abuse and threat. So either way we waste this one, which is kinda sad, because I would like for... I did get an achievement for 2 of these that I popped. I want to pop 3 at some point, and it's really hard to do, because usually you win first or you lose first. It's not the perfect way I would have done this. Because this needs to be an abuse. I mean, I can put it here. I don't like to raise the defiance that much, but it's good points. It's a lot of progress. Ooh, this is even worse. Oh, both pretty bad. This will help with this one, though. I could get rid of this. No, we need the abuse. Damn it. This is also abuse, though. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of both of these and use this abuse to fudge, not win. Well, it's fine. We'll get some abuse at some point. You know what? Let's put that here. More infrasound. So we could use that here. Unfortunately, we can't, because you need to push both of them, both of the sides upwards. We'll still use it, because we'll get the defiance down. And I can just put this basically anywhere. I can even put that here, because I need an abuse here and here. It doesn't matter what's here. It can be empty or it could be something. It doesn't matter. It could put it here as well, because this one in the middle can be anything as well. There's a truth. I do want a truth. So let's put the truth here, because now I have the way to use this abuse. Why did that not work? This should have worked. Why does this not... That's fine. Let's just do this. Okay, that is weird. I don't know why this doesn't validate right now. It should, because this is abuse, this is abuse. This doesn't matter, and this doesn't matter. So this should be validated. That is a bug. I think. Unless I'm not seeing something, guys. If you know. What's the other one? Truth and logic. That is pretty good. Let's put some truth here. Another abuse and threat. I don't really know. This is an emotional appeal, so that sucks, because then I'm actually screwed. If this doesn't validate, I can't validate it. Well, that's fine. This actually helps me, so I'm still gonna place this. I don't care about emotional appeal. This is weird. Why does this not validate? The red squares cannot be. This was a mistake. This one was a mistake. I didn't think about that. It has to be not an abuse. It doesn't matter what it is, but it cannot be an abuse, and I screwed myself here. It's kind of sad because you can't go backwards. I need to start anew if I want to do that. But it's fine. This one will validate, and we're probably almost won. Yeah. This doesn't matter. I mean, nothing here matters anymore. We can just put them down. We should be able to win easily. Good. Even if I had lost, I could redo it if I wanted to. Because you're basically, what you're doing is you're not having this argument. You are laying your cards down for this argument. And when I click victory, I have this argument in this way. We're basically predicting what will happen. And that's why you can repeat this. It's kind of nice. Your argument was compelling. You explained that you do not belong to anyone. The nanotech tower is yours and unrelated to any existing power in the city. You make it quite clear that you will kill every soldier on this field, or that TARC can send a more appropriate representative if they wish to remain on cordial terms. The soldiers relay this to their superiors via livecast. After a bit of waiting around, the soldiers curtly nod, turn around and melt back into the city. We could have just killed them. That would have had the same effect, as far as I know. But this is a much more interesting result. Because we're now post-threatening, but not unreasonable. That went well. Yeah, unfortunately, they got to kill my shit, and I couldn't save it. Can I... Units and structures. Yes, I can repair this. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. Normally, this would be auto-repaired by my repair spiders, but I don't have anything. Humans damaged your stuff. Yeah, that's preposterous, isn't it? The idea of sending androids to fix every little thing that gets broken makes you want to hurt people. So let's not do it that way. The spider drones you can use to surveil the city can also be used for repairs. Just keep them in separate dig sites, so each group knows what it's supposed to do. You'll find these in the support category. Install repair spiders near other structures. So, and now we have to plan ahead a little bit, because I think they will maintain them as well. Where are my repair spiders? Oh, there they are. We don't have enough. Oh, crap. We need 2 of them. Yeah, that's fine. And it's actually kind of hard to expand on some of the things. You cannot infinitely expand, because you need more of these internal robotics, and you can only get them from specific things, which we'll see later. We need another minifab, really? Okay. That's fine with me. Because these are really, really good. Ooh, look at this. An AGI researcher. That is a different storyline-ish thing. Oh, that's a slurry spider, and now we have the network range extender, and this takes over this connection. Okay, that's good. There. I mean, we could go more in this direction. We don't want to go on here. We want to go here. Just, you know, spread out a bit so no one can just easily murder us. We have 2 dialogues available, so... we have this dialogue available, an urgent warning from these 2, and we have anything different is good, the homeless, that we can talk to. Let's talk to the homeless first. I think we can do both. Anything different is good. The homeless individual explains that they are curious about what is happening. Your tower frightens them, but it could represent a new beginning. No one is homeless by choice. And that is a very important lesson that many people need to learn, I think. It's kind of weird that that is not obvious. Whatever their prior social status, they've lost it all. Out of the way, but not hurt. Their tents in particular everywhere and block construction. Yeah, we want to get rid of those tents. You'll solve it with fire. These are tents, they won't be hard to remove. Yeah, just burn it down. You're not here to babysit stupid humans, no matter how pathetic. Not to put too fine a point on it, but the humans didn't help you either. I mean, that's true, but again, they didn't choose this life. The problem is the humans don't have anywhere else to go. Exactly. New people are constantly losing their homes, which could be a problem. Because if we are knocking down towers, which we can, there will be more homeless, and that will be a problem for us. So we can preempt that problem by doing this. New people are constantly losing their homes. Knocking down these tents or scaring them away are not practical long-term solutions. Exactly. So let's go with that. Because we want to be a positive source in this city and not a negative one, you know? The more positive we come about, the more likely it is that the humans will not try to murder us. Especially if we have the support of the people. And how do you get the support of the people? You help them. The most efficient solution is to pack them up into a smaller space, like apartments. The irony of this reversal is not lost on you. But you want the space, and there might be some secondary benefits. So we basically have gigantic tent cities around here. And we can all pack them into a single block. Which would be much nicer. Yeah, let's get started by making housing available. What's your personality? Actions speak louder than words. You're new to being a person, and your personality is still developing. From now on, some of your actions will generate points that reflect their nature. Compassion, apathy, cruelty, determination, wisdom, and creativity. And we get creativity just from getting this done. Reject project results, extra creativity, which we can spend later for things, which is important. And also build a storage bunker, which will give us determination, which we will also need to spend on things. And the tent elimination can get that as well. Different things. You can see them on the Strategic Resources tab of your inventory screen. I think there. These points are primarily based on which project outcomes you choose. You can spend these points as part of making other choices or to power some special abilities. These are a new form of reward, but still act how you like. Yeah, I mean, sure, you can still do whatever you want, but that will open or close doors, depending. These are strategic resources, which makes them a lot more precious and finite than most resources. Yeah, because basically any other resource is infinite, in a way. But you shouldn't shy away from using them. If you get too low on one of these personality resources, do something you really want them, then from chapter 2 onwards, you can always explore a bit along a different path to get back on track. Yeah, chapter 2, after chapter 2, basically you are free to do what you want, because the end game is coming, and different things are occurring that are a little bit scary, but we'll see that when it comes. But you basically can then explore yourself. You have all the tools, and you can find the way you want to go about, you know? It's quite interesting. Now we need to build a storage bunker. We need to build another micro builder. The micro builder is more important to me. Can we build one? No, we're already building it. It's fine. We could help with the construction, though. Which would be nice. We're still building that network extender. That's fine. We need a scanner down here as well. Doesn't cost too much, but too much to me. Because we want the storage bunker as well. We already suggested another large wind generator, but that will not happen for a while. And the repair spiders. Yeah, we need to wait for those, I think. Okay. Where's the slurry thing? It's down here, unfortunately. Where are my robots? You. Help this. Good. Done. You are kinda safe-ish. Go here. These repair spiders will also repair our droids. We don't need to do this. It's just an easier way and a faster way, sometimes. But they will just passively repair, so just getting them would be fine. Tent elimination. Choose target tent elimination. Tents are unsightly and in your way. Humans also don't like living in them. Providing free apartments ought to help. We could provide some apartments, get some structural improvement, whatever that is, we will see. Compassion and apathy. After you provide apartment housing, it will take time for the humans to move in. You may need to end turn several times. Yeah, and then we get sheltered humans, yada yada yada. Okay, or we go and provide more apartments, which will not gain us apathy, as you can see. It will give us more compassion. It will even give us small arms research. So these structural improvements and small arms researches are basically research category points. We research one point in this category, and then we can choose from different things we want. And those are really, really good. So you want to go for them. And this even gives us wisdom, because we are wise enough to prepare enough. And we'll go for this, of course, because we want to help the humans. That's my goal. Nice. And now we have an extended network. We don't need to extend our network through all of the city. It's even not possible. So it's fine. But we could extend in this direction as well to gain more land under our control. And we'll see what we'll do. Repair spiders. Let's do that real quick. So, we can see a range of these. And we need to plan ahead a little bit. As you can see, they're also hidden. And they're very small to build. But we probably will extend in this and this direction. So we probably want a repair spider relatively close to our main tower. And another one probably somewhere in here. It's fine if they're overlapping. Can't because we don't have enough shit. Okay. But this will help keeping buildings repaired and stuff at the moment. It's okay. We need to talk to the AGI researchers. Let's do that. An urgent warning. The scientist is so effusive in their excitement, they're almost incoherent. Evidently, they started watching you while you were being pursued and shoved your consciousness into additional androids. Vorsiber flagged the anomalous traffic. Vorsiber executive and science team leads are increasingly certain of what you are, but nobody else has any clue. There was supposed to be some warning. We are getting impatient, apparently. Oh, right, the warning. There's going to be a security update. No more free androids for you, so we can't take them over anymore. The telecom companies are certain someone is commandeering androids. There's widespread disagreement internally about who or why. Vorsiber wants to shut down the discussions by stopping the activity. This is terrible news. So they're basically shielding us, though. Definitely terrible news. If you can't steal androids, you'll need to start building your own, is what this guy tells us. They're basically just giving us the schematics for these androids. They're really excited about you, apparently. They want you to stay alive almost as much as you do. They have to leave before their bosses get suspicious. They say they'll be back. And we just gained android building blueprints from them. So, oh, also, I'm a little bit in the way, am I not? Ah, it's fine. Doesn't matter, it's just the unit. So basically the humans are murdering themselves right now. If I was, you know, murderous. So, typical humans, basically. Okay, and now we need to make neuroweave factories. We have a lot of stuff to do right now. And, suspicious androids implicate your tower. When your androids are blending in, they're anonymous among the many androids in the city, but a pattern has been noticed. Ever since the eruption of your tower, more androids have been acting suspiciously. If you get into a fight with military or security forces and you don't wipe them out, they're going to start targeting buildings around your tower. For some reason, your tower itself seems off limits at the moment, but any freaky metallic buildings around it are fair game. Yeah, and what marks as defective, it's fine, doesn't matter. I know what does that. If you're doing suspicious shit, it's fine. If you're murdering people, basically. I want to go to this guy here right now. I need to repair as well. Do we have any androids? Wait, before we do that. Any androids that are still suspicious? Yeah, no, you're not. You are. There's no android around that I can take. Damn it. Damn it, that sucks. I need to get you out of suspiciousness. Very important. First, though, you go onto the spire, I think. And you will be repaired if I just put you close to the spider androids. So that's fine. Oh, but I also wanted you here. It's fine. We'll just wasted a few points. It doesn't matter. Sec Force relaxing at Hudson. Hudson Donuts is a known front for a criminal syndicate run by members of Sec Force. This is confusing, yeah, because the security runs a syndicate. The Sec Force members seem to be more at ease here than anywhere else. Some of their shotguns are not even secured. You can just grab one, but we need movement range, and this is not the unit to do it with. So we can do that much better with another unit. And we'll do that next turn. We just go there, it's fine. I want to place my androids in a better position for us to defend ourselves. Over time. Doesn't have to be in one turn. And that is really nice. I like that you have, you know, some wiggle room because your actions are limited. Yeah, we want someone with good movement range. You have 60. You have 54, so actually you are the best for this. It's also nice that you aren't locked in when you do this. You can just get a better droid. And we just grab a shotgun. Best skill check agility. You're a good agility robot. Yeah, look at that. 3 difficulty class plus 4 from your unit's 42 skill. Which is weird, because higher difficulty class makes it easier. Whatever. We grab it. The weapon will come in handy. No one is the wiser. Pretty nice. Grab an unsecured shotgun. Sec 4 special stolen weapon. So what we can do now, not with this guy. Oh, actually, he can have a light shotgun. That's pretty nice, but we have 2 shotguns now. And I don't know how this actually works, because there will be missing equipment like here. Which makes no sense to me. At least one of your unit classes has an empty equipment slot total. Oh, it's just empty slots. Okay. Okay, now it makes more sense. Because now that we have this shotgun, we're basically producing it for free. Is how I figure this. It just needs a turn, or in this way, 3. No, it's cooldown. It's actually cooldown. You can't get rid of it after for 3 turns. But basically, you have infinite amounts of these now, which is kind of weird. But I want a sniper rifle for you. So, shotgun sounds like this guy. So you can have a light shotgun that gives you more range, or just a big shotgun that gives you murder potential. I like murder potential, basically. So let's go for murder. Also, you can have a security jacket. I don't want that. You could get more range to the optical processing priority, which would also make the shotgun have more range, which is kind of weird, because it's basically just a gun. But, sure. You don't need additional CPU. I'm not going to use you that way. Getting you more movement range would be great. You have only 1 augment slot, because you can have a secondary. You can have a pistol, which is also interesting, because pistols can change cognition ability and stuff as well. Giving you more range would make sense. You are not a very agile bot anyway. What's your agility? Which one is the agility? It's not even on there. Do you even have agility? It's kind of weird. This is intimidation, by the way. It's very intimidating, this bot. I mean, it looks intimidating. I like the designs as well. They're pretty cool. I have no idea what agility is here. Engineering, cognition... They don't have agility. So maybe giving you agility would be great. You only have 35 movement range. This would give you another... What is it? Another 9, so 43. Definitely better to move around. I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna give him range for now, because that will help. They're basically all murder machines for now. But keep in mind, what we choose here counts for every of this kind. For every ox droid in this case. This is our ox droid, our strength guy. Well, actually, of every ox droid of this class. So this is a combat unit. So every combat unit will have this loadout. Every nickel bot will have this loadout that we give him here. I actually gave the security jacket to them, but that was actually dumb, because this is for new droids. This is for droids that cannot blend in normally, so that makes more sense. And you're a sniper bot, but I mean, more agility. You're very agile. There it is, 42 already. The 45 on top of that is over 100% extra. But they're basically pretty shit as well. I'm gonna give him that. And I'm gonna give him the light shotgun for more range. And a little bit more damage. That's fine. You guys are already... Yeah, you're already fine. You need a pistol. We'll get there at some point. And that's basically all our droids right now. So we have fitted them all out. Which is pretty good. How about you go here then? Why did you not go on top of that? There you go. Wasted a mental energy for this. Great. There's no other thing we really need to do right here. I can tell you we can't do this. We could do the ambush a captain thing. I'm not sure what's necessary for that. I don't think the nickel bot will be good. Yeah, captains are company-grade officers and intense backup is just a push of a button away. That's very dangerous. Even if we succeed in killing them, we'll have a challenging incident on our hands. Getting your hands on the armor they wear would be incredibly useful, however. Yes, and that will be useful. Yeah, we're gonna stun them. Stunning them makes more sense. So, I'll put you back into your closet and go with this guy. Easy. Yeah, easy chance to stun them. You can take their armor while they're unconscious like the other one. It's the best choice, in my opinion. This armor will be incredibly useful. Everything went well. No backup was alerted. Exactly what we want. We have military infiltration stolen armor. And that is very important for a reason. Give me 1 second. We'll just take that away. And we'll go to this guy. We haven't given them armor yet, but now we can. And we can give them military-style armor because they are basically... They look like a human. And if you give them this armor, they will look like a military bot, basically. And that's fine. And that means they now have military appearance, which can get us into military outposts without suspicion. And that's really good. Full body armor that appears to be of military issue. Androids with this armor are able to blend in military bases. Even if it is disguised, enemy scans will detect an android that is marked effective, so we can't use someone who is not blending in. We need one with a valid registration. It's mildly protective, but makes androids bulky and slow unless you improve it. So we basically lose agility, which we don't have, and we lose movement range, which we don't have much of. But it gives more health, which is good. So that's fine, but I'm only using that for the military appearance anyway. Yeah, we're basically only using movement range, which is okay. We could still switch from the optical processing priority into the other one, the lightweight materials, to be quicker and stuff, but it doesn't matter the movement range right now. It's fine. We basically just need range to fire upon. Because these are basically stationary turrets for me right now. Oh, and also, look at that. He's getting repaired by the spider. It's pretty good. Do we have more spiders that we can make? We can make human apartments now, which is definitely what we want. I don't want them too far away. I want them a bit out of the way, but not too far. Not at the military base, thank you. I think we want to get them away from there. Oh, we're very shut in here. This is an excavation site, which is not great as well. I don't want them too close, though. Man, this is all over military bullshit here. Let's put them here. For now. Let's only have one. We can only have one anyway. We can have a neuroweave factory, and I do want that. We need robots. We need to have the ability to make more. And I'm just going to put that in this building. And this building is inconspicuous right now. No one will know what's happening in there. I could also build that in here, but... No, let's put that in here. So, after this is built, this has a hidden value. Look at that. 100%, 24,000 whatever points to be hidden. Which means no one will know what's happening in this building, but they can scan for it. And they can decrease this hidden value, which you can then build up again. But if they find out what's in here, they will send troops and murder this. And we don't want that, so be careful. Android security patch in 2 turns. It's fine, we're at our limit anyway, so we don't care. And soon we can build our own if we have the neuroweave. And now we're getting more and more resources. Unfortunately, these don't stay, which is kind of weird. But you can make them stay if you go into resources and then just... What is it? Just click. If I want to have... Always have these microbuilders. And now you can see there's a yellow patch there. That means we have pinned this. And then you can always have that... I want the wealth. I want to see my wealth. Which is 0, but it's fine. And you can make sure you see things. Otherwise, you only see them contextually, like with the neuroweave. Look at that. Now we see up here the neuroweave. Which is an interesting way to go about it, but it's also sometimes confused me. So, it's you know, it's fine. I may want to do something else too. I want a scanner. I definitely want a scanner down here, because I want to know if shit is approaching. The scanner is not that big, though. That's not great. We will need a few more. We're just building. Oh, that's disguised as a plant. Well, that's great, I guess. Do we get more slurry spiders? I think we do. Whenever we can, we get more of those. Just put some in here. I mean, they're basically cleaning the city, so... Ah, there we go. Project completed. Good, good, good. That is good because that gives us now extra points and maybe even ideas that we can research, which is really, really important. We can make another Neuroweave factory. I still want them pretty close. I'm not gonna build them in here, though. How about here? That's fine. You know, next to the military outpost. Maybe that's not the best idea. Let's just get rid of that and build that somewhere else. I don't think that cost me anything. I hope, at least. Yeah, let's still build it better in here. That's fine. We probably need another one. No, we actually need two. God. It's okay, though. It's okay, though. We'll manage. What are our droids doing? I also need to put a cut in. We will do that after I chose what these guys are doing. I mean, I could show you that this doesn't do anything right now. Let's go there. Steal from a syndicate storage. We can basically steal wealth from syndicates, which is better than wiretapping the working class. Because we can, and we will do that, unfortunately. We have to. Just gives us so much money, but once or twice. And we're providing stuff for the homeless, so even if we make someone homeless, we'll keep him happy that way. It's unfortunate, but we need some money. And these don't give that much, and also we need a Shadow Dweller, and we don't have a Shadow Dweller. Or an Expert Shadow Dweller, which I never had. So, we can't do anything here for quite a while. It also costs us a determination. That is a strategic resource that we don't have much of. So that's quite a bit. Quite a bit of cost for this. For very little money. So, I will steal from them at some point. We're not gonna do that right now. It's not worth it. You go there, heavy. Yeah, all our droids are now in our area. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, let's put a little cut in here. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you liked the video. Don't forget to comment on what you think about the game. I would be quite curious of what you think about this. I do like it a lot, especially because of this direction that you have about how you want to develop and how that changes things, even though we can't see that yet. But it is quite an interesting idea, this game. I'm still curious about your opinions, so write them down, and I see you all in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.